Tamala yoonu gàddaay kii di Fatou Fall num def ba mucc ci gàllankoor yoon bu raglu xaaxaan xiif rëccute ak nammel ci réewam.
soo nekkee si biir gaal bi di nga yëg ay métit parce que ñun si biir gaal bi la ñoo nekk dëgg la gaal bi di nga fa feebar man maa ngi nii first day bi dama feebar full day lekkuma.
bi muy dem kay moom fil naa ko de ma xam ne xëj na dafa bëgg a tekki moo tax parce que Europe moom soo gisee ñëpp di fa dem pour tekki moo tax.
ni ma toogee noonu maa ngi neer gaal soo si nekkee sa kaa yaa ngi dem si joni bu sori foog nga nekk di neer.
surprise naa parce que moom dafa nekk nit koo xam ne nit yu ruskat la te ñemewut tamit moo tax man tam bu ma déggee comme dafa dem si yoon bi dëgg-dëgg surprise naa tamit suma xel bi tamit toogutoon bu ma yëgee ne comme gaal bi dem na te si yooni ndox lay nekk di dem.
maa ngi wuccu soona naa si gaal bi first day moom dama over soona dama soona.
dama fële Faat Fall ma dajee moom si tanduku la ma wax faafale ut fii ma ne ko fu ngay dem foofu léegi lay dem pour dimbale suma yaay.
xanaa guddi bi daf dee métti moom trop suñu jigéen ñi.
easy wut toon moom easy wut because man géej naa nelaw depuis dee bu mu dipaatee mu dem.
biñ génnee baara di dem ñu ngi am Mauritanie foofu la dem after gars yi ñu gis ne comme am na gaal bu am accident soo óorut pour ñu war ñoo bàyyi ñun tam ñu continuer noonu la ñu gars yi téye.
métti woon na nag métti woon na trop xalaatoon naa ko parce que loolu mos nit soo juree sa doom nga yar ko di nga xam ban façon ngi jikko ban façon ngi nit la.
dajale neen xaalis foofu def neen li ñoo suñ mobile yëpp leen dajale pour jox ko gars yi rek ndax ñu mun ñoo bàyyi ñun ñu continuer. xeexuñ xuloowuñ saaguñ leen dañ fa nekkoon rek man moom jooyuma defuma dara waaye am na si ñoo xam ne ñu ngi nekkoon di jooy.
lijjanti ko ci épisode bii di Tamala ci sirisu gàddaay yuñ leen di indil koleel sa bët ci sa télé seetaanal ma Fatou Fall mu nettali ñu jaar-jaaram dinañ leen ko indil fii ci GTTV samedi
19 ci weeri novembre
2020 fàttalekul ne Babylone mu ngi fii ci Jolof waaye nag ci bokk gome Tamala yoonu gàddaay.
Gambian Talents Promotion, the Gambia's first non-profit online public broadcasting network and home of culture and entertainment. At GTP, we bring you the best of Gambian creativity right to your doorsteps. Sell your products and services to millions of Gambians and friends of the Gambia via our online radio, TV, and newspaper. Advertise your business and watch your clientele grow like never before. Our content from the Gambia gets the diaspora hooked up to our screen, whilst those in Gambia love what we bring for them from afar. This gives us a unique edge and separates us from the rest. If you want to be heard or seen by the world, contact GTP. We tap, nurture, and promote Gambian talents and businesses. Think promotion, think GTP. For all your event coverages, religious gathering, naming ceremonies, weddings, documentaries, music videos, TV and radio commercial, and more. We also do design and print jobs of all types, logos, business cards, brochures, flyers, t-shirts, coffee mugs, banners, billboards, catalogs, and magazines. We also do lamination and projector rentals. We are the first Gambian non-profit online public broadcasting network with over 300,000 active followers across all social media. Contact GTP on 750-3654, 750-3654 or 794-9214, 794-9214, 404-593-6215 or email us at gambiantalents@gmail.com. GTP, the people's power.
Good morning, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of the Gambia, Mr. Adama Barrow, GMRG, Your Excellency, the Vice President, Honorable Cabinet Ministers, Secretary General and Head of the Civil Service, Deputy Secretary General, Deputy Secretary to the Cabinet, members of the press, friends of the newly appointed Minister for Trade and Regional Integration, all other protocols duly and respectfully observed. Good morning to all. We gather here today to witness the swearing-in ceremony of the newly appointed Minister of Trade, Industry, Regional Integration and Employment, Honorable Sidi K.M. Keita. It would be recalled that His Excellency, the President of the Republic of the Gambia, Mr. Adama Barrow, acting upon the powers vested in him under Section 71(1) and 71(3) of the Constitution of the Republic of the Gambia, appoint Honorable Sidi K.M. Keita as Minister of Trade, Industry, Regional Integration and Employment. As required by law, Honorable Sidi K.M. Keita, Minister of Trade, Industry, Regional Integration and Employment, is to take the prescribed oath, that is, oath of allegiance, oath of due execution of office, and oath of secrecy. It is my honor to invite Honorable Sidi K.M. Keita, Minister of Trade, Industry, Regional Integration and Employment, to come forward and take the oath and thereafter sign the oath book. Honorable Keita.
Oath of allegiance. I, Sidi K.M. Keita, having been appointed as Minister of Trade, Industry, Regional Integration and Employment of the Republic of the Gambia, do swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Republic of the Gambia, according to law. So help me God. For the execution of the office of the Minister of Trade, Industry, Regional Integration and Employment. I, Sidi K.M. Keita, do swear that I will execute the functions of the office of the Minister of Trade, Industry, Regional Integration and Employment of the Republic of the Gambia without fear or favor, affection or ill will, according to the Constitution and other laws of the Gambia. So help me God. Oath of secrecy. I, Sidi K.M. Keita, having been appointed as Minister of Trade, Industry, Regional Integration, Employment and Employment of the Republic of the Gambia, do swear that I will not directly or indirectly reveal such matters as may be committed to my secrecy. So help me God. Thank you.
Against your name, please. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Excellency.
Thank you.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic, Adama Barrow, Your Excellency, High Excellency Vice President, Dr. Aissatou Toure, Cabinet colleagues, Secretary General and Deputy Secretary to the Cabinet, media fraternity, and all other protocols duly observed. I accept the appointment to the position of the Office of the Minister for Trade, Industry, Regional Integration and Employment, as well as a member of the cabinet wholeheartedly, and I'm humbled by the trust and confidence you have bestowed upon me to serve you as the President of the Republic, our government, and the Gambia at large. My decision to accept this role was only arrived at after deep reflection, as it required a lot of personal sacrifice and is premised on the opportunity this role will enable me to serve my country in a position of responsibility that can support my desire to positively impact the life of my fellow Gambians. I deem it a civic duty to partake in the development of my country, and hence the consideration of the common good for the Gambia override my personal interests. I take this opportunity to call on fellow Gambians to participate in national development, as the development of the Gambia is the business of every Gambian. I look forward to work with my cabinet colleagues in the true spirit of collective responsibility to advance the cause of national development. In so doing, I will seek the support of the cabinet members, and wherever I can be of help to any one of you, I will willingly serve my services. I will do my utmost ability and work hard to live up to the trust and confidence this appointment has bestowed upon me, and I pray that Allah guides and protects me in the deliverance of the mission, vision, and goals of the ministry and allied agencies. I remain grateful to my family, my late father, Alaram, mom, spouses, children, sisters, brothers, and friends who have provided the much needed support that prepared me for a moment like this today in my life. Once again, Your Excellency, I thank you very much for granting me the opportunity to serve my country, and I can assure you and the cabinet that I will spare no effort to manifest the trust and confidence bestowed upon me. I pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant me the health, wisdom, and guidance to deliver for the Gambian people. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Keda. Next.
Secretary General and Head of the Civil Service, Secretary to Cabinet, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, members of the media. I am happy to associate myself with the opening remarks of the Secretary to Cabinet to welcome you all to witness the swearing in of Mr. Sidi Keita as Minister of Trade, Industry, Regional Integration and Employment. Honorable Keita's appointment is prompted by his track record as a professional with a wealth of knowledge, experience and exposure, both nationally and internationally. It is expected that all this will contribute immensely to the ongoing reform and transformation of the important sector he will now lead. It is a critical sector for development, and it has to create and maintain the necessary platforms for public-private sector interface and productivity. I congratulate Honorable Keita on his appointment and wish him success. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an era of transition that calls for change in the nation. We know, however, that instituting change is never an easy task. It is bound to be resisted. But with the right approach, right policies, relevant knowledge and experience, creative thinking, and bringing out the best in the people and our institutions, we can succeed and transform the country positively. I am confident that the appointment of Honorable Keita will add value to the great work that has been going on to enhance trade and industrial development, as well as creating employment and promoting regional integration for economic growth. The task at hand is not an easy one, but it is expected that working with his team and all relevant stakeholders and partners, he will assume leadership to guide the sector to steer economic growth with active private sector engagement. Honorable Keita, I am convinced that you are familiar with my government's commitment to procedure and good governance. A keen sense of justice should always guide our conscience as we render service to the nation. I am glad that you have accepted to join us in this crusade with full knowledge of the challenges that confront us. I am hopeful that your experience and expertise will further enrich policy and decision-making at both cabinet and ministerial levels for the advancement of our dear country. As a government, we pledge to engage in institutional and legal reforms, and we committed ourselves to the principles and ideals of the Constitution and the National Development Plan. Future generations will judge us, therefore, by how much we have risen to the nation's challenges and expectations, by how far we will go in moving the development agenda of the country, and most importantly, by the extent of our success in fulfilling the aspirations of the people who have reposed their faith in us. These concerns have solidified the guiding principles that inform what we do as a government. Therefore, the policies that guide the operations of our institutions will determine how the services we provide will be beneficial for social, economic, and political development of the whole nation. The indications are that the people appreciate what we are doing. The challenge is for us to do more for them. Ladies and gentlemen, let me seize this opportunity to thank his predecessor, Honorable Lamin Job, for his service to the nation. I wish him the best of luck in his next engagement. Despite the many challenges that confront government at the time of his appointment, he courageously engaged in the healing and rebuilding processes of our country. He will be remembered for his disposition and support to nation building. Ladies and gentlemen, consistent with my vision of a unified and prosperous Gambia, I call on all Gambian citizens to exploit the business environment in the country and make good use of it so that together we can achieve our noble goals. Let us acknowledge the private sector as the engine of economic growth. With this precept on our mind, we can break new grounds by embracing agriculture as a business venture, investing more in the growth sectors such as fisheries, and by widening the scope of the service sectors. Such attitudes will boost investment in industrial development, broaden the trade opportunities, diversify involvement in trade sector, and lower the unemployment and dependency rates. All these are possible, however, only if we continue to live in peace and stability. As a result, let our diversity be the source of strength and cooperation for closer relationships. We are one people, so let us come together and remain united as a nation. I thank you.
Gamsobis in Focus with Khalilu Banjang every Saturday from 8 to 10 p.m.
You want to know about the Gambia entertainment industry. You want to know the existing policies and programs of the arts and culture sector. You want to know about the governance and management of the arts associations. The program will throw a fresh light on the entertainment industry in focus. We will touch so many angles about the cultural sector, the opportunities and challenges, and interrogate them, and most importantly, offer solutions.